All right, and welcome. Hit that thing for me, I beg. Welcome back to the channel, and this is FOOTY Town Square. Of course, I mean, I did very short. Say all of Nagudi very, very shocked, and based on say normally this does not happen, but for some reason, it had to come up. And my name is Karibi. Joining me, I do have Mr. Olu.
This is a new year, and your decision matters a lot. Serving God is hooking your limited life than unlimited or a limitless God. So serve God this year.
Okay, whatever.
I'm driving.
Mekele.
I'm driving.
You don't talk your wood.
I'm driving. Now why not gonna talk? Why not gonna just talk motivational speaker? You don't try win now. Is it very no? Listen to me. Listen to me.
What?
Listen to me. See. Less privileged Crystal Palace.
It's okay.
Orphan Crystal Palace.
You know the drill already. The first half of the show, myself and the guys will be talking about the major footballing headlines, and second half of the show, I mean, you guys will actually call in and give us your own thoughts on our thoughts and whatever you have to say concerning your team. Whether it be Algerian, you be Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, Barcelona fan, Real Madrid fan. Sweet football. Anyways, welcome back once again. And gentlemen, how are this?
You're from Bayelsa. You're a bad person. Arsenal played match. We won 5-0. You know, put us for graphics. Nobody see Arsenal. To tell you your heart, the Bible says the heart of a man is desperately wicked. Desperately.
All right.
Who can know it?
We can.
Wicked heart.
Oh God! Wait. The question I've asked now is, say if you had won Crystal Palace 1, it's still a win. 2, it's still a win. Right? Also, you 1 kill.
But that man's supposed to just go with his time. What happened? Now my father said, "They looking every time we just say, make this man no collapse for day for feed." What happened? Now you be football. It's your name football. Yes.
But if you look well,
the man won't cry you.
Why you won't give him? Even Pep Guardiola the PDM, then like you won't give him 5.
Anyway,
you don't win 3-0.
Mo just take over the headlines first. And Arsenal 5-0 trashing. Bournemouth lost to Liverpool 4-0. Real Madrid 3-2 win against Almeria, and Bayern Munich, I mean, they lost 0-1, and Barcelona as well won 4-2. Very, very shocking. I mean, very, very shocking. I was really, really shocked. And then
Barca.
Barcelona, yeah. And then Bayern Leverkusen. I mean,
that guy will be a Real Madrid coach in the end.
I need to clap for that.
Only surviving
27 matches
Unbeaten. Man, that's massive.
in Europe. There is no club.
Is there like a Guinness Book of Record kind of, because he created one now?
Really?
I think the longest unbeaten in the entire Europe of how many matches that has gone through from all the way back from August till now. It's
massive.
That's massive, baby.
It's the only team that has not been beaten in Europe this season.
Yes. True.
Yeah, definitely. As in
whether in cups or whether even in friendlies, even in closed door training, they don't lose. Everything is personal. Remember when Arsenal was to play Manchester United in the preseason? That preseason, Ten Hag came and said, "There is no friendly with me." He beat Arsenal. We can't catch up for leagues.
All right, Morocco drew, and Burkina Faso drew as well. 2-2 draw against Algeria. Burkina Faso 2-2 draw against Algeria, and Morocco also drew. Morocco drew 1-1, and then I mean, football was just happening. But before we even get to Europe, basically, Mo just talk about this Algerian side. What did happen?
Man. This I was taking time to go through this African Cup of Nations, and I discovered that there are no minnows anymore in the African Cup of Nations. Because if you have a group like where we have the likes of Cape Verde, we have Egypt, we have Ghana, and Cape Verde,
they are top of the table.
They are top 2 games and 6 points.
They are already qualified.
I think history, as it stands now in Africa, history doesn't work again. You are good as your last game. We know Algeria used to be a powerhouse in African football, but what is happening? They just have 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points. And as a matter of fact, they're actually third.
They are third, and they might not qualify because the likes of Riyad Mahrez, Feghouli, they are not in that top shape which they used to be. We all know Riyad Mahrez when he was at Man City, but he's not at that stage. That's why in African football, it had gotten to a time where they begin to build upon generations. Yeah. As this generation is coming, as they are playing, as they are phasing out, before they phase out, and that was what Brazil did in 1994 World Cup, that they carried the young Delima Ronaldo to the World Cup at 17 years of age. He didn't play in the World Cup, but they brought him as an understudy to the people that were playing in the field. So it's time that Africa as a whole, because I heard Musepe when he was talking, when he was wanted to open the African Cup of Nations, he was saying that he wants to see Africa become world champion. World champion, you don't dream, you don't just daydream, you work it out. It's time where you don't just rely on a sole player. Like for example, look at what's happening in Egypt. Mohamed Salah is not in the team, but they are still playing well. You build from, you don't wait for the guy to go into extinction before you begin to bring another player. So you begin to build. There should be a system on ground
study as well, yes,
to understudy these players. We know Feghouli. Feghouli has gone to Nations Cup. You know how many years Feghouli is? The Algerian number 10. I have known Feghouli for a very long time, yet he's still in that team till today. What is happening? Is it that they don't have any other players in the team? So that is what is happening to Algeria. They have reached their climax, and there is nothing new to add or to bring into the system, and that's why they are having these issues. And mind you, African Cup of Nations, we used to have issues of goals, but as of this time, filing this report now, we have 58 goals.
Under 3.5, but my brother.
As I'm talking to you now, with the first goal that South Africa has scored now, as of now, this is still a second match, not even the third match. They have scored 58 goals thus far. So we are beginning to see teams coming to play. Africa is not that one. They will score you one and begin to defend. People are coming to play. So it's an interesting Nations Cup.
Yes, very good one. But before we continue, just hold on. Comment section, people. Man, I no vex. I beg. Andrew says, football fans tribe. Okay. And Gospel Bar says, I keep up the good work. Thank you so much. And Francis and Shapiro says, good evening, guys. Hello. Hi, good evening. That's coming from Olamide. Hello, guys. That is Esusa. Fidelis says, good evening, guys. Up Liverpool, winning every cup this season. That's from David White. And Fidelis and Liverpool don't win. Thank you so much, Esusa, for reminding us. And good evening, everyone in the studio. That's coming from Elijah Chigboku. And welcome, guys. That's coming from James on Sunday.
They shock now Sunday.
We are cooking, bro. We are really cooking, man. We just did for you.
We are here to serve you people.
Just did for you.
You don't understand how Liverpool go tier for.
Hold on. Let me just do justice to the comment section people, because I mean they're supposed to verse. And Peter, yeah. Like Peter says live show for Sunday night. Brother, he shock you. Ateta should be sacked. Abeg, calm down. And Chukudi says Hala Madrid. And Olu would be better to just let Arsenal they win silently. Arsenal don't do well with attention. Indeed, I think so. And Liverpool, let's keep going. That's coming from Golden. And all right, thank you so much. Jordan S says, hi, good evening, guys. Never walk alone. Up Liverpool. That's coming from Monday. Wait till this now. All right, and Up Gunners. That's coming from Promise. Kudos. Good evening, guys. That's coming from Masha Collins. And good evening, guys. Finally, it's coming from Sonny Emma. Good evening from Maya. All right, continue.
Am I done?
Yes. Start. All right, quickly.
But like
your thoughts on this whole Algeria, because it be like
it's not that. See, we don't know Algeria to have that many stars. So the ideology of the more of players are getting extinct. in form of Leon Mahrez. Even the match yesterday, he was substituted. He's the captain. For you to be substituted in the match, it shows that your performance is not top notch. No matter how old Mane is, Sadio Mane still plays 90 minutes. How does he do it? Because his game is still at the very top. And secondly, Algeria now, I think according to what Olu said, they don't have like the upcoming stars. In this Nations Cup, we are seeing goals coming in, but we have to also give credit to good VAR. If it's Premier League, you know that VAR would have ruled out a lot of goals, many errors, and we start complaining, we are back to square one. But now, if you look at the Afcon now, it's beautiful because at least we are seeing decisions that go well. If we even saw a situation where Salah was being shouted at by the referee. Referee even gave him the stuff.
See,
blew him.
Ide Jones, come blue.
Yeah, I would send you out here. But at least we are seeing that one. We are seeing the respect. We are seeing the mutual respect. We are also seeing that the Algeria, the big teams that we know, the Bafana of Senegal. We're talking about Algeria, but we also have to relate it to other top sides we are expecting so much from. Like in form of Cameroon, I say Senegal rather. Cameroon now is more of what is happening. Algeria,
Cameroon is more of their federation.
That one is South Africa.
South Africa. Sorry. Now Cameroon. Now what is happening to Cameroon? We don't know because it's more of they might not qualify. They might Onana out. Do you understand? But at that point now, I think these are times that maybe like most of the teams now they're equipped with players that have gone ahead to different countries to gain experience. That's why you're seeing so many goals because they are playing more like a team. We're seeing good football from Cape Verde.
Yes.
Cape Verde is not just winning the game; they are playing good football to win the game.
Yes.
If you watch their match, they are going ahead. Their coach is even telling them, "Do not be afraid,
baby."
No, it's one of the team I love watching this Nations Cup. Like they are very good.
No, they're very good.
All
so
right.
we're going to see a lot. We're going to see a lot more goals as we progress in the competition. And this is one of the Nations Cup, but we're not even fit to go win now.
All right, hold on, please. People for the comment section, let us know your thoughts on first of all Morocco. I mean, everybody don't do they like say somehow be like say now only hype. Somehow they like say they don't too hype them, and secondly, like say when the team comes out to say okay, I want to play. You know, it seems Morocco they find it very hard. And then your thoughts also on Algeria. Is it that they are not just good now, or you get one or two things will actually be the problem? Because we all know who Algeria be.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know who Team Mahrez and his brothers be. So what is really happening? Okay.
There's one area that Mekele touched, and I want to speak about it a little. We have not actually given kudos to the referees in this Nations Cup.
Yes.
And I believe that the English FA should invite most of those their refs who are spoiling the game, making the game so boring, and giving some they are not consistent with their officiating and even the VAR. I think this is an opportunity for them to come to Africa and learn from these African referees. You see the African, and they are young referees, and when they want to go to World Cup now, they say, oh, no African is qualified to come and blow in the World Cup. No African is qualified. You understand? They'll say there's no African that is qualified for them to come and blow in the World Cup. But look at what this referee has done. There's one ref that was blowing in a particular match. He was 26 years of age. And the guy did excellently well in the match. Now look at the VAR calls and not just that. Since I've been watching the Nations Cup, there has never been anyone that you can say this ref hasn't done well. They have been doing very well. There is no VAR calls that has been that has been bad. It has been excellent. So kudos to all the referees. I believe that one department of the African football that is really improving is the refereeing association in Africa. And I believe that with what we are seeing, it's time that they begin to give Africa more slot. It's time they give Africa more slot in any global tournament, because we have shown ourselves. It was the same referee that went to World Cup and gave close to 16 yellow cards without a red card. Some player was giving them 3 yellow cards and 4 yellow cards and not giving them a red card. So the English FA should invite their people to come and watch.
To me, you see this whole African referee, going to Europe, blah blah blah. Make you understand something, though. Europe is different from Africa.
How is it different?
The corruption there is more.
It's not even corruption. This is a different continent. You're telling them to bring to those. So you think the Europeans they will gladly bring in the African?
No. That's
African.
No, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
What I mean, like global competitions, like the World Cup, like
World Cup.
the under 70, under 20, and all the rest of them.
World
You
Cup.
can't just
Cup,
leave
that's
this.
basically
What I'm
World
saying.
Cup.
No, what I'm saying in essence is that the African refs, with what we have seen thus far, they have improved a lot compared to what we are seeing in Premier League.
The thing is, personally, safe. You see all these Premier League ref with the OVR, blah blah blah. I feel they have
individual interest.
Yes, they are actually influencing it too for their own gain. They know what thing they do. So
they know what's happening.
It's not like they know that certain decisions are bad. They know that certain decisions are wrong. But my brother, they gamble with those people.
I know they are gambling, but how many matches they played in Nations Cup? Not one call can be said, oh, this
one was bad or something.
There's no way you watch Premier League, you watch 4 to 5 match in a week where you will not have one question to question the ref.
Talk to Antony Taylor directly. Stop going through the corners.
No, I'm saying it's time the FA let them swallow up their pride. Send these people to come and learn from Africans.
Are you referring to Howard Webb?
Howard Webb, yes, they should come to Africa and learn. Especially this Nations Cup is a good platform for them to learn.
I beg, forgive him. He know what he do.
You know Chelsea. You know what Chelsea has gone through VI. You know what Arsenal has gone through. Even the ball don't go over, they bring them in against Newcastle for them to score Arsenal.
What we went through is with Antony Taylor.
It's the same thing we are saying.
I promise him that any day I catch him, teeth will surplus. I'm going with my dentist that day to just go ask him a few questions.
All right,
man to man. Okay. No, they tell you.
No man, I try. All right. I mean, Antony is back.
Yes.
Not just back. He came back with a bang.
Can I take this one first?
No. Please, go on.
Okay.
You don't go leave him.
It's violence headquarters speaking.
Who be Ain? Sorry, who is Ain?
It's Antony.
Which of the Antony?
Antony in the house. Antony fans strive.
The Antony that plays this wing.
Fans strive. Antony.
The Ain.
Antony.
Kuro will know what I'm talking about.
Ayub Balotelli. When they asked him, do you know Jacquisha? Say no. Who is Jack? What?
The Antony that Ten Hag said is facing some problems. The Ten Hag.
Okay, is that the person you call Ain?
That is Ain. Do you understand? Because into one, he only dribble when he invest for this life. Now 360. We're done. That's how his life has been turning around.
Lord, I see
everything turning around. Everything turning around. Everything turning around for my good. Antony, raise your hand.
And today, no go church. You
no go church. In the whole case, it's a very big shame and it's a disgrace. That's why sometimes you have to call out Ten Hag for his decisions on signing useless players. I'm not a Man U fan. I will never be a Man U fan. Even if, in fact, it's not even possible. Even in the afterlife, I can't be a devil. Do you understand? But now, the truth has to be said.
Okay.
And if Antony, that has been absent for 8 months.
8 months.
8 months of... He don't train SS. He don't get muscle.
Go on.
It took him less than 40 minutes to register a goal ahead of somebody that they said he's improving and holding down the side.
Do you know the defensive contribution of Antony in Manchester?
Now him be defender.
It doesn't mean but that guy is doing a lot. You cannot just take everything away from him.
Imagine Jota. Imagine Jota. No.
Now people like Karibi make Gabriel Jesus for Arsenal. They thought say his duty is not to score goals.
Yes,
do you know the defensive contribution? Aside that one, you're seeing a player that is influenced by the whole nonsense around him. You think it's easy psychologically? Yes, that faces people. Aside that one, hold on. You cannot compare both situations. Please take note. And aside that one, hold on. You're playing in a Manchester United side that has been very, very poor this season. You cannot compare. See, even you up till now, if I tell you say Man U versus Brentford they play, even you say if you no go fit just carry all your money go put for Man U head. So please don't take anything away from that guy. Yes.
Open your phone. Let's say I ain't don't send you something.
Which one behind us? I tell you something. You cannot just take anything away from him.
Karibi, you be our man. Just share the money small.
No, but what me I would say concerning that is that sometimes a particular situation can happen to two persons, but the way we react to it are emotional differences. That's what they call emotional differences.
That's what they call.
Now, what I'm saying in essence is that we know the case of the case of Antony. It was an allegation from women and others of them. But the place Mekele is trying to point at is that this guy has been out for 8 months.
8 months.
So?
And no, listen.
He's supposed to be match rusty now.
Not so. He should be rusty.
He should be rusty.
He should be overweight.
That's all.
Hello,
Match is enough to cover those. You should be.
No, wait.
I don't understand.
Wait. He should be rusty. He should be overweight. And another thing is that what concerning that is banned. It was not opportune to even train with his players.
At all. He was training separately.
He was training
Why is not rusty when he's training?
No, but
with his people?
yes,
no. If you're training with some
team.
people, there's this
It's different
physicality.
that you are going with the team.
Okay, for example, let me make him understand something. For example, you have not been going for running. You have not run for a very long time, or maybe you have not played football for a very long time. The day you enter field,
it will be different.
in the first 15 minutes, sometimes you see as if the whole place is dark. You won't be seeing anything.
But
for a man to be on his own, training on his own for 8 months and comes back that same day, he scored.
No,
and that's why I keep clamoring for the same guy.
Okay, now, Karibi.
Yes.
One question I'll ask you. Just give me a direct answer. Don't sugarcoat it. Nothing. Does Antony start in the Liverpool team?
Antony
Yes.
starts in Liverpool team.
Yes.
Now that Salah is not here.
Does he start now?
They are not asking
in a fit
Salah.
Liverpool team with
Even without Salah.
Yes. Does he start in
without
Liverpool
Salah.
team now?
Even without Salah.
Of course, yes.
Ahead
He
of
does not
Jota.
start.
Ahead of Jota. Ahead of.
No, you know, yeah, this.
Ahead of Jota.
You said, of course.
Of course,
Ahead of
yes.
Gakpo.
Yes, he will start not. Anyways,
Because-
I beg, kudos.
Kudos to this guy. He
Kudos
tried.
to
He
him.
showed us
Coming
that
back from the
it's
whole
not easy.
stuff and
Let's
everything, and it's
Give honor to whom honor is due.
It's not easy. It's
Simple.
not easy. But you're giving honor to whom honor is due. You are looking at a particular player. Why are you not going to face another player and removing credit from
See,
him?
listen, that's what we used to do in primary school. When somebody comes in, maybe your teacher comes to you. That is what I'm doing for Antony.
Simple.
If Antony, I mean.
Anyways, kudos to Antony. And Arsenal, quickly your match.
Man, it's a good way to come back from some miserable games, some heartbreaking games, some frustrating and uncultured football. I'm happy that Arsenal came back, and if they hadn't won the match,
Where did they go before?
they went for a break and they went for training. If they hadn't won that match, much pressure would have been on them. But one of the greatest...
The pressure is getting worse.
So one of the one tragedy that happened yesterday was the injury to Gabriel, our attacking midfielder, Gabriel Jesus.
Okay, the attacking finisher.
Attacking finisher and Declan Rice. And they are positive to actually draw from that match, though there are some areas in the team where I believe when some players are signed to a particular club, that first season or that first period of time where other players have not understood them, they can take other people on a ride. I think that Zinchenko has been searched out, and for a very long time now, he has not been his best. That innovation that Arteta brought through Zinchenko to Arsenal right now is not actually working, and the coach should look at that in that area and work on it. And I'm shocked that a team who had for a very long time not been able to win match, our conversion rate is very low. Till this time, this is 21st of January, there is no sign of any player coming into the club.
Well, let me ask you one question before you continue. From the football you played with Crystal Palace, good result, 5-0, outstanding results. Now, did you play good football yesterday?
I would say we play good football, though Crystal Palace we had nowhere to be found. It was supposed to be a London derby,
Okay.
but it was just as if Crystal Palace had not actually resumed from their
break.
So Arsenal took up from there and punished them. And one positive I actually picked from that match was the introduction of Martinelli from the second half.
Yeah.
Sometimes don't make a player feel as if
It's all.
So like you like the strategy of Arteta, starting Martinelli
on the bench.
From the bench. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe trying to improve, make him improve and fight for his place.
Yes, and one thing Arteta failed to understand is that no player in any club is indispensable. I've seen matches where Messi was removed from a match when he's not playing fine. I've seen matches where Ronaldo was removed from a match. Most of these players we are calling, if you are talking about football, let's just say compared to Messi and Ronaldo, they have not even started playing. They are still in youth. They are still in academy.
Yeah.
So I don't see why a player will not be playing well. You keep him there. Let him just be there. He's a star boy. There's no star boy anymore in football. If you cannot play, you come out, get angry on the bench. You understand?
But what I observed yesterday was I saw a depleted Saka.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the area I'm going. It is not just yesterday. Saka, from the beginning of the season, Saka hasn't been the Saka we know.
Yeah.
And for a coach that wants the best for his player is to see a way of putting this guy on the bench. And that is one thing I love about Jurgen Klopp. Look at the kind of attack Jurgen Klopp have. There's no team in Premier League that has that kind of attack.
But don't you feel it's best if you get a replacement for Saka to make Saka be able to fight for his place?
No, that's what I'm...
Give Saka, not fight for his place, he has his place starting lineup in Arsenal team. But more of giving Saka competition now, does it help?
That's what I'm saying. I just gave you a parable that even Messi, they change him sometimes in matches. Ronaldo has been changing matches. The likes of Ronaldo, they have changed great players. Saka you can't say Saka is a great player yet. He's still developing. You understand? If they say in a place where one in a blind community, one eye man, it looks as if he's the king of the community. Saka is developing. It's not a finished article yet. So and that is why I was angry.
Since you don't have like somebody to give Saka the competition, who do you want to start in place of Saka?
That's what I'm saying. What is the work of a coach? That was why I was angry that Arsenal did not sign Kudus, because it should have actually put this guy on the toes. Let me explain something to you before I round off. Now, if you go to a particular school where everybody is an average student and you keep carrying first all the time, you begin to believe. Sometimes, like even if you don't read, you just believe that you come out tops. It will get to a time where it will begin to affect you negatively, where you won't even begin to put your head more into books, because you all know that everybody in the class is a dummy. But when they take you from that place and go to another place, you now know that what you are seeing there is not actually the true picture. You have to read to come out. Saka does not have competition, and it's a major problem in this Arsenal squad. The last of Martinelli that would have gotten competition for Trossard, they are not playing Trossard. The last of we have Smith Rowe on the bench. It was because West Ham was going for Smith Rowe, they started using Smith Rowe. Yet you are playing a Kai Havertz in a team. So
you want bench waiting?
No, listen. And I was telling you before, I was telling you that I want to see some might criticize me that I said I want to see Declan Rice get injured or be out for some days. Let me see what this man will do. You play this guy because you bought him 105 million. You should kill him. Let him play 500 million in one season. Now we have not seen the result of playing this guy week in, week out, over stressing this guy. So to me, I won't say Arsenal did well, but they played a poor Crystal Palace team who they were not just poor on the pitch, they still have some management problem. You saw the placard and all the rest of that. So sometimes it affects the team. So kudos to Arsenal for coming back with 5 goals.
For me, yes, kudos. It was a much needed win for Arsenal. They really need that win, because imagine say maybe they go lose guy. To be very, very bad. The win and a very, very emphatic one. 5-0, no be choice. You understand me? In as much as they played a very, very
And this is the third time we are
low-
scoring
they-
5
they-
goals in this season.
A very bad, Crystal Palace side. I mean, Michael will say it's one of their major guys, and including Ayew. Ayew not in that team is na person with the hurry. Imagine Liverpool would not even score them until Ayew got that red card. That was when we had to. So he puts in the work defensively, attacking wise as well. But the Arsenal side, the truth be saying, last season most teams were not really into it. That's the truth. It was only Man City. Chelsea were not really into it. Liverpool, everybody knows, we never qualified for Champions League. Tottenham Hotspur themselves, they were not really into it. But now, and it was more like an opportunity for you to take this opportunity now, try and win the league. But because of the awesomeness of Manchester City, they could not, But now, if you observe, people now, teams where they play against Arsenal now, they just know that I need to do this to Saka. I need to do this to Martinelli. And when you do those two things, then there's a problem, because you also have a top 9 that is already telling you that he's a defensive attacker. Understand me? So it's definitely going to work. Your own side, your own talk of what's that his name? Declan Rice. You won't talk of Declan Rice, at least men and bench him, honestly speaking, because he does a whole lot of work. And to be quite honest, even Martin Odegaard is not a player that is suited for that kind of role. Then in the last season, you had Partey and Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka was a very mobile person as well. So with him, his work and his industry, and even Thomas Partey had that work and industry in him. For him to go and even play right back, it means that.
No, imagine the man with the team carry Thomas Partey to go play right back.
So my point is he has the whole industry. So it allowed Odegaard to really do a lot. But this season they've not been really coming up to the party, and Odegaard is now forcing himself to do these kind of things I does not usually do, which is to try to run everywhere, because it's not like this guy is just always sitting back and trying to, and it's too much of work. But this is a player that has not even had injuries since how many years in West Ham, and now you don't come out now, you never even stay one full season. Don't get problem. But anyways, good one to us now. And you just want to add anything?
The only thing I want just add then, say like, let's see how Arteta builds on this. Do you understand? Let's just see how he works on this. But I just feel that like this is the best time to be able to see your depleted players, your worn-out players, and get replacements for competition for them. Imagine us Chelsea not getting Gustav or what they call it, James. Who is more of me and you know go do this live show self. For they do online for meow, you understand? For meow. But in that whole case, but like we're seeing a lot of things. I wish that maybe Arteta doesn't wait until Rice gets injured before he gets a replacement.
And the difference between West Ham and Arsenal, Declan Rice has support system in the midfield, but in the Arsenal team there is no support system. Kai Havertz doesn't mark.
No, Kai Havertz is just.
So that is why the guy is overworked.
Yeah.
We all know the kind of the team that they have in West Ham. Not in Arsenal. Arsenal doesn't have that kind of team. There is no support system for him.
Well,
all right. For Liverpool side, darling Jesus, oh my darling Jesus, you're a wonderful God.
Just the day we decide which Chelsea no complain, everybody just collect four.
You will take it that day.
4 or 5.
Now from Anfield, you're coming to Anfield. Anyways, for the Liverpool side, I mean, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 away from home. I mean, the first half was not so good. It was just basically average. As a matter of fact, I was scared to even watch, because the first 15 minutes, these guys did rush us. Like in our own 18 self, we they lose balls steady, like in our own 18. So it was something else. And Girona beating Sevilla, coming from one go down to beating them 3. Blessing, and then be the Bayer Leverkusen of
and South Africa
Spanish La Liga.
3-0 first half.
South Africa 3-0, nice one.
More goals.
Yes, nice one.
Anyways, goals.
So it's really a good one for Liverpool. I mean, second half, no Salah, probably no problem. I think this is, since Salah came to Liverpool, this is the 11th time Salah is missing. Like Salah did not play. This is the 11th match Salah did not play, and Liverpool has not lost any of them actually. You know, we've had about 3.
Is that a
draws
good
and
omen
eight.
or something?
That's a good. I'm not like omen, guy. Don't bring that here. But then again, I mean, it's a very good one because see how Darwin Núñez now 2 well taken goals. I mean, it was not be the real top 9 kind of goals. And my love for Diogo Jota is always there. I say to me, is one of the best finishers.
Why do you use him as an option?
That's because the wealth of Liverpool, the attacking wealth is just too there. Like imagine
Salah has been depleted a long time, but your coach don't see it.
Depleted in what sense?
The Salah we knew that banked 32 goals compared to that one.
this
Let's
is
say age and
sir,
all that.
sir.
Now, no, I'm trying to say something here. If look at the way you play today with fluidity, there was passes going in left and right. Your right hand winger, which is the left hand winger was a
Conor Bradley.
Yes.
Damn.
Now, did you see that? If it was just Salah there, you wouldn't see the effort of the right person coming into like overlapping.
Now, see, let me tell you a pattern for Liverpool. Our right backs don't usually go to the Salah wing to play.
Okay.
Our right back, which we all know is Trent likes to do his magic mostly from
the midfield.
That is just.
But the difference here,
there's a difference, but does not mean Salah also has a joint top assist, so he's also doing his work. Don't do that, please.
Just talk my premise and get me injured.
No, Salah is not even an injury-prone kind of player. But then again, I mean, Darwin Núñez, God bless you. It be like say my prayer they work for you. 3 days dry fasting, no easy for your head. And no, now it not be they do. Now guys do and thank God say glory reign. Now tomorrow they start. Our guys go continue again. You know, so I beg. Thank God for that one. Then in all shall sit top of the table, City. You know. Table toppers.
Do not claim that. That's a very, very bad one.
Oh, Ghana, Arsenal go tell not to claim that.
Before the elephants go for.
Hello, now Arsenal go tell not to claim
dragon.
See, I think it's enough.
Dragon go cough blood very soon.
We have other matters to discuss. Why would we be staying on one equation? The Bible says you have dwelled on this mountain for too long.
See this one.
Anyways,
when they sleep for your mountain, you don't know.
Don't mind that.
You they describe everything.
But
you don't know.
But have you noticed that football is actually shifting from North Africa? Out of North Africa.
So,
I'm not talking about the domestic Champions League and others to them. The likes of Tunisia is on 1 point. Morocco is not doing well. What's the name? Algeria is not doing well. They have Morocco. So I think football is leaving North Africa. They have been dominating this football in Africa for a very long time, and I think football is leaving North Africa.
All right, Ma just take some comments then we'll head into other things. Tanaka says South Africa is playing now. They're not just playing; they're winning.
They're winning
3-0, and
cleaning them.
Kentucky's reflect. The Arsenal squad is not big enough to rotate the team. I think that's
whose fault is that?
And more on the same person says Arsenal have more possession. Rice does not work half for what he was doing at West Ham.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. And Sadiq Umar. We don't talk say play blah blah blah. The NFF, their communication, whatever, come out talk say CEO he may get swollen knee, so if he play. So they actually send them out. Only for him now to get to that place, come they train. As a matter of fact, he can come out, can also talk says, say actually, then check him and adjust bruise.
The NFF team.
Waiting happen. Now who we want blame for this thing?
Say
na bruise or na waiting.
Not be who the medical staff of the Nigerian that we are among the people that inspected Sadiq Umar should face penalty and be penalized. You can't get this wrong.
Not too much.
And you are getting this wrong at the expense of the nation.
Do you understand? Are you sure there is nothing undertone?
You know
what I'm saying? So CAF, I think CAF should, after the Nations Cup, they should investigate that team. I'm a Nigerian, but I like the right thing to be done. Are you not sure somebody out there don't do say this Sadiq Umar no sure na wrong thing na mistake we use bring am.
But it's the right choice. But not the right choice.
No, it's the right choice. Like, don't you know what is happening in the national team?
Okay,
sometimes it is not what you bring to the field. It is what you can give off field.
But now the question I'm asking now is, if this has happened in, let me say, countries like US, Brazil, don't you think that this would have been punishment?
That is what I'm saying, that they shouldn't just allow it to slide, because I believe there is something underneath. For you to say, oh, this guy is going to stay 3 weeks out, that was the medical report of the medical team of the NFF.
Yeah.
It's a mockery to Nigerian medical team. Now the guy now went to the other side and they are saying it's just a bruise,
a scratch.
So you feel say something was actually
something.
They just find way to say
something.
Come on, this guy.
Yes, I believe something went under. I believe money has changed hands, because it is no. I will tell you why.
He does not know.
I
believe.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe, because the same guy that had injury against Guinea, they wanted to substitute him. He said he wants to play the match, and he finished the match. So he said he was having swollen knee.
Yeah.
They checked him. Is the medical this thing in Nigeria, is it different from this one, or are we going to say, oh, this are they new in this job? Are they new? Should we begin to clap for them that they are not up to standard? Are they new?
Clap for Jesus.
They say they have qualified people there. They tested this guy and they said this guy will be out for 3 weeks. They did not say this guy is injured, and sometimes the medical team will say we don't know, they are still investigating. Yeah. They came out with a statement that this guy will be out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he went to his club. He just crossed over. So immediately he crossed over, the juju left him.
Now be the God.
All right.
Miracle they happen.
And people for the comment section, let us know your thoughts on this. Is it that it was arrange then plan abi? Is it possible that somebody could have a swollen knee and within the space of days it just goes out?
Is it days? No. I believe even we have to see that they should be applauded. You know why I say they should be applauded? Because they had the opportunity to play Umar on Wednesday or Thursday, Wednesday. But I believe they don't want to escalate that this thing. They had to keep him. They took him out of the team for the game against Osasuna. I believe they just wanted to cover the shame of this medical people. Okay. So many things went underground and it should be investigated.
The medical team of Nigeria and those who inspected Sadiq Oman, they did before they fully announced that he was going to be out. They did a double check, they triple checked, they then checked, and you still came up with this very poor result, and it was more of you lied to us.
Let's say that's something.
No, hold on. Now, is it that they lied to us, is there no possibility that something like that will go down within days?
They lied to us before you are able to.
Never.
When the medical team is not just one person.
No, if he's saying
it's
so,
a group of persons. When a particular doctor gives his report, it's being further checked and triple checked before you officially send the player out. Do you understand? Now, before Salah just returned to Anfield now to continue his rehabilitation in Liverpool. Now, but they were very sure that it was that bad before sending him back to Liverpool. I don't know if you're that. Now, the only thing I'll tell the NFS is this is the song I have for you. Is a miracle walking God.
Okay, a miracle.
Miracle walking God. Is a God of Nigeria. God of Africa. Miracle walking God. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, easy Alpha and Omega is a miracle. Mekele.
So as he just crossed from Nigeria, I'm miracle.
Mekele, no. With where Karibi is going, then I believe what Pogba and Kylian Mbappe did, maybe don't they happen. Because there was a time in case Umu said something, said he will keep all the qualifiers. He will save the country when it's time for competition. His shoulder will just fall away. Osimhen has complained that whenever he comes to Super Eagles, he always get injury. So I believe it's Pogba and Kylian Mbappe playing. So that means that is the problem now. Let's all put it on Kylian Mbappe and Pogba.
But what I have to say in conclusion to this is an eye opener.
Is it hype opener or hype close?
All right, Mo just quickly go to the next one. CR7, don't come out talk say a goal is a goal, no matter. So basically, they try talk say it no matter whether it is Spanish league, it no matter whether it is Italian league, the Portuguese league, the goal he has scored in the Saudi league, you can actually equate them because a goal is a goal.
I would disagree with him.
That's
and on this note, let me explain something. On this note, I will say Ronaldo is biased. Why I'm saying so? Do you remember a player called Mario Jardel? Do you remember a player called Mario Jardel? There were times and seasons after season, he scored the highest number of goals. He was not recognized as the highest goal scorer in Europe. They said because of coefficient. This one is higher. This one is higher. What is good for the good is good for the Uganda. Is that how they used to say?
What is good for the good boys is good for the ganja.
No, not the ganja. The Uganda. What is good for the good is good for Uganda. Let us not begin to bend rules because it favors us. It is time we begin to be transparent, speak the truth. There are so many people who have scored goals. Okay, when Pele was in US, when he was scoring, even Ronaldo said those times people weren't playing this. Pele will score this. There is no competition. There is no competition. Why did they? How many players have scored play highest number of goals, and yet they still boiled it down to coefficient? This league is minor. This league is this. I will not support Ronaldo on this. If you have come before to criticize somebody for playing a league where you say there is no competition, you shouldn't come out and begin to say this thing outside. I don't agree. That's why I tell you, he's a legend. It is not every time you come out to talk. You are an institution. Respect your name. Respect your name, for crying out loud.
Okay.
And he also said two things.
No, let me tackle this one.
Just go.
Now, I would 80% agree with Ronaldo. And these are my facts or reasons.
Simple.
The Saudi league, there's a VAR there, right? They do all professional ethics that have been done in the European leagues have been done there.
Well. Okay.
And they follow the rules. It's not like a league on their own. And everything is, they play football and it's being covered.
Yeah.
It's being watched live. People still follow it, and they do everything that the European teams do. So why does their goal there not matter? They have invested in football as much as expected. In fact, they're the highest investment in football so far.
You are saying this because it is Ronaldo.
No, it's not about Ronaldo.
No, let me ask you. No, you are saying this because it's Ronaldo.
It's not about Ronaldo.
If Haaland has scored 60 goals in Salzburg, will you be arguing this?
And Haaland's goals.
That's what I'm asking.
Haaland's goals. They calculated his goals all his life. Even Mbappe's goals were calculated from the day he kicked a football. They didn't talk about the team he played for. Nobody is talking about where did Mbappe start. They counted it as Mbappe scored so goals. Mbappe is over 250 goals, and yet nobody is saying where he started to score his first goal. Before you stay there and criticize Ronaldo, also understand this. Ronaldo was given an opportunity to go and play football and continue his football. He chose to go there. Every other player were given the opportunity. Messi going to Inter Miami was given the opportunity to play too in the Saudi league. He was given a bumper contract. Am I lying? No. But yet he chose to go to Inter Miami. No. Listen.
Wait.
Now,
before Messi scored 90 goals. Messi scored 90 goals in a calendar year.
Yes.
There was a player 91 in a calendar year.
Yes.
There was a player in Africa that scored higher than Messi. He was never recognized.
In Europe, is Africa in Europe?
What? I mean, is
Africa in Europe?
Is Ronaldo in Europe?
No.
Is Ronaldo in Europe? Let's not be biased. I don't like being biased.
It's not about
being biased. You are being biased.
It's not about being biased.
Now we are talking about goals. We are not talking about Africa or talking about you.
See, from your statement and your initial argument, you are downgrading the Saudi league. Why are you doing that? Do you know that the Saudi league has their own Champions League? Do you know that? Do you know that the Saudi has their own major tournaments? Do you know that the Saudi league, the Saudi Arabia as a whole, as a country, they were the one that helped Qatar to host the World Cup, and they're going to host the World Cup.
Mekele.
No. Let
truth be told. Let truth be told. You can never. You can never compare the Saudi league to Premier League. You cannot compare the Saudi league to Italian league. Because if you say goal is goal, then you are comparing it.
I'm not comparing it at all. for them to count. No,
wait, should I ask you something?
No, Beso.
Should I ask you something?
They can't.
You remember the name of Messi when he scored 91 goals in a calendar year?
Do you know why?
Did you remember the African that scored more than Messi in a calendar year? Was his name mentioned?
Bros, they don't.
Was his name mentioned?
They don't regard Africa.
Don't say that.
Yes,
don't say that.
They don't have as much rights as they have over there.
So will you compare Africa to Saudi Arabia?
Listen now, let me tell you something now. You are saying,
does Saudi Arabia have any football history?
Africa has.
Do they have football history?
No, before you talk about that one, I'm trying to tell you now.
I'm asking you.
Which is clear. Which is the clear fact here. You are saying that a goal should not be regarded as a goal. Now, under Pele, there was no VAR. Goals from anywhere, they were controversial. No, listen. Let me finish.
What are you bringing VAR into this matter?
Let me finish now. Under Pele, there was no VAR. Pele scored goals with his hand, his leg. Maradona scored with his hand. Even when they knew that it was Maradona's hand, nobody allowed the goal. Nobody protested. Now, in this current age and then, that question was asked to Ronaldo. Reason why? Because on his age, 39 years old, he is the one that has scored the highest number of goals ahead of Haaland that is young, Mbappe that is still young. No, listen, let me finish. And yet again, you expect him not to defend it when they ask, is a goal? Or maybe you are saying that because he's scoring that because it's the Saudi league. You can't say that. He's in a league that let me shock you. That league is in.
It don't shock me. It don't shock me. No, with this argument, it don't shock me.
See,
it don't shock me like that.
See, that league he's in. That league is in right now. That particular league, the team is in now, have not won the league.
Does Saudi league has history? Yeah? Do they have history?
Do they have history? Are you serious?
Does Saudi league have history?
Oh, do they have history?
Yes.
Okay, now
so I want to ask this question.
Do they have history?
Let me ask you this question, Mekele. I just want to ask you. I don't know. I'm not even there anywhere. First of all, is Saudi league more competitive than the Premier League?
No.
Is it easy to score goals in the Saudi league than it is in the Premier League?
No, it's not.
So it's harder to score goals
in the Premier League?
Yes,
than the Saudi league, because the answer to your question is that, first of all, this league, the investment in this league just started. Give the Saudi league 20 years.
No, wait. I'm
they
just
will
asking.
match up.
I'm just asking. No, I'm not talking about matching up.
The Premier League did not start now.
Hold on. Wait.
Let me just say something.
Let me just say
something now.
Quickly.
The Premier League is greatly influenced by the VAR system and the referee system. Wow. It's not as bad. Yes.
Wow.
Wait. The VAR is complaining of. The VAR is complaining of.
My point I'm trying to make.
It made Arsenal not win Newcastle. The VAR you are complaining of now.
I am trying to make my point. Just
yes.
Hold on now, please. Hold on. I'm trying to make a case here. Now you're saying, I'm not talking. Ronaldo did not score this number of goals, 53 something goals. He did not score it, in the future when the Saudi league becomes more competitive.
Yes, he scored it now.
Yes. So let's talk about now. Let's leave the other. So you're telling me that definitely, in terms of competition and how difficult it is, you gladly tell me that yes, the Premier League is harder.
Yeah, the Premier League is harder. Yes.
What about the Spanish La Liga? Is it harder? It's harder. Yes. Goals? So what about the Italian Serie A? Is it harder to score goals?
Yes, it's harder.
What about the Ligue 1? Is it harder to score goals there?
In Ligue 1?
Yes.
Yes, of course it's harder.
So all these leagues now, they are more difficult to score as compared to the Saudi league?
Yes. Because all these leagues you mentioned are greatly influenced.
Good. No.
What is influenced?
They are greatly influenced. The Premier League is influenced by the referees.
Okay, good.
Most of the goals and controversy.
Okay, let's leave the Premier League. Let's go to the Spanish La Liga.
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo has scored about 40-something goals in the La Liga. Was he influenced?
40-something goals in La Liga, or 450 goals?
No. I'm talking about as in a season. Sorry,
in a season.
In a whole season, one full season, he has scored about 40-something goals in the La Liga.
When he scored this, was it VAR?
They talk about VAR.
No. Wait.
Okay. So your point now is because of the inclusion of VAR, people that score.
You have to understand that VAR system and the referee ruling system has made football harder. Yes. Okay. Now the league that you are saying is so easy that he scored.
Now that it has made football harder.
Yes.
It means it is a harder league as compared to the Saudi league.
But the Saudi league has VAR, right?
Is it VAR? I'm not talking about their VAR.
But they have VAR now.
I'm
not saying the thing there. The same. criteria.
Their VAR make it easy for them. Did they their own VAR? Did it make it easy for them?
No, it doesn't make it easy, but he's still scoring the goals.
Beautiful, which means this one. So let us remove the VAR because this one makes it hard. This one makes it hard too. So let's remove. Forget about the VAR. So we are talking about how hard the league is minus the VAR.
We're not
it
comparing.
Hold on.
That he's scoring that 50-something goals in a year ahead of the annoying part that everybody is haunting on Ronaldo is that Ronaldo scored it ahead of younger players who expected more. Was
Ronaldo not in Manchester before he left? How many goals did he score?
When Haaland scored all those goals, did they mention that the Premier League was tough? Did they mention the Premier League was tough?
I don't want to talk about the Premier League.
Yes, no.
I don't talk about the Premier League. The highest number of goals scored in Italian Serie A. Please hold on. In Italian Serie A is about 36. That was by Gonzalo Higuain.
Yes.
36 up till now. Nobody. The highest number of goals is only because of it is Messi that scored 50 league goals in La Liga. The highest number of goals in Bundesliga, Lewandowski 40. Highest number of goals because of how competitive the Premier League is. You're seeing it's about 36. Abi Haaland. And I'm telling you now that it will not even be very hard for Haaland to even score up to 35 goals a game.
Okay.
And then you're now telling me that for a player that scored. So even see my brother, even 20 league goals, is way much.
Okay, I beg
no, because to me,
I beg Karibi. Now, let me now make it to you now. That same Saudi league, Neymar is there.
Sure.
Benzema don't go there, go flop. Was Neymar
not a flop before he left?
So Neymar was a flop before he left.
In PSG.
Are you serious?
Was he not a flop?
No. You don't know what's happening in PSG with the whole Mbappe stuff.
What?
Oh, you're putting a blind eye to it, like you don't know what's happening.
Neymar in PSG was more of an entertainer than.
So Neymar, I don't tell me that Neymar was not forced out of PSG.
That was not what we are talking about.
Oh, it's not what we're talking about.
Wait, let me explain.
Okay, now.
No, you were saying something. You know why I don't like comparison. Now, if you watch,
I'm not comparing.
Calm down.
A goal is a goal. It's not a goal.
Calm down. Listen, you are talking about VAR, not the rest of that. I say these things are baseless point. Go and watch football in the 70s. Go and watch clips. Go and watch in the 80s. Go and watch in the 90s. Wait, I'm coming. Watch in the 90s.
There was no VAR.
Wait, calm down now. It was
fucking easy to score goals.
Listen to me. See what he says.
It's easy to score goals there.
Let me explain.
No, you go score goals.
Allow me. Now go and watch clips from the 80s, from the early 90s, from the 70s. You will see that some things
Maradona score with hand.
Some things wait now, let me talk now. Some things we go see here, we say he go do, they go give you yellow card. In the 60s and the 90s, early 90s, they no go even blow.
You say?
Yes.
Okay.
Go and watch.
In the early 90s.
Take time, check tacklings. In the early 90s, you're talking about VAR.
But now they are blowing now.
See. Let's not be biased.
But now they are blowing now.
Because now they are making football more easier.
Football is easy.
Watch match in the early 90s.
I beg. More just take some comments.
With VAR now.
I'm not talking about VAR. I said go and watch in the 90s. Go and see tackles. Go and see defenders.
Femi na flop. Femi go there na flop.
Karibi.
Hey Jesus.
There's one player in Valencia. They call him Ayala. Ayala trains. Go and watch his video. He use coconut. They not coconut. 9 days they train. They not coconut. How many footballers will do it now?
In no blow. Now why they use coconut?
You don't.
In no blow. Now why they use coconut?
You never know Ayala.
No blow.
Ayala no blow. You don't know Ayala.
Now why they use coconut?
You don't know Ayala.
Software where
you don't know Ayala.
If they use something. No, you no blow.
You don't know Ayala.
Ayala no blow. Ayala no blow. No best.
You don't know Ayala. You don't know him.
You don't blow past Ayala.
He's not a striker, he's a defender.
Okay.
And when you talk about football, you can't talk about Ayala in Valencia.
In no blow. In blow.
You don't know Ayala. You don't know him. Say you don't know him.
Champions League.
Say you don't know him.
Ayala carry Champions League.
Say you don't know him.
Which trophy Ayala win?
Say you don't know him.
I don't know him. You could tell me say football dey easier now with VAR.
Say you don't know him.
Even my dealer no supply you this thing. Football easy with VAR. You wey dey complain steady say even the goals wey you score say they comot am Arsenal dey comot am even today live show even talk say the goal wey Newcastle score why they allow the goal.
You know why football when you talk about tackling is easier with VAR because there are some things wey ref no go see wey say ref go turn blind eye.
No,
there
yes,
we go call am.
yes, now the Osimhen go. We for cancel am when he score Antony and all this one. We for cancel am.
Edmo leave talk.
Yes, now leave the talk.
I mean, the only case where I go make for this guy side because if they go both sides, both ways, you go feel say okay, this is the most difficult league and all that, blah blah blah. But then again, when you see these other guys score this number of goals in Europe, they play with better players as well. Mm-hmm. But this one, you're going to a Saudi league that you're not actually seeing good players to be probably giving you. I know of situations when I see Ronaldo, they take matters into his hand, like some of those in far-range shots, maybe single just one, but nobody. If not, but then maybe in Spanish, the guy for don't pass ball, run there.
Oh yeah, then give him back. So you can play with Modric.
It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing. No, I beg I don't drop the calling link for the comment section. I mean the preferred browser is Google Chrome. Just allow the website to use your microphone and your camera and you're in. I beg if you're a female, so you jump the queue. FML before or after your name, and definitely we'll pick you first. We'll just do this one briefly. I beg, we are sticking to time. I beg. Very, very brief one. All right, goal. I might just take a few comments before that one go ready. Okay, goal. End of except your mates they play against under 16. Nice point. And football is very easy now than before. That's coming from Christopher Uche. Now because now Ronaldo that is lucky. This is coming from Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi says Ronaldo not just self-appraisal to keep himself on the discussions. Self-God. Okay. All right, we'll just go to the calls. T-Boy BBB. After T-Boy BBB. Captain, you're next. After T-Boy BBB.
No, blue band. BB.
After T-Boy BBB, Captain, you're next. Quickly, I beg. We will keep to time, I beg. All right, Captain. I mean, T-Boy.
Well done.
Well done. Welcome.
Hi, Debina.
We did all right. Welcome.
As much I will just talk, sir. You see, this argue of VAR and football days, football not days. You know, say if you that way VAR day, if people like Gattuso, Seedorf, Sandros, they're not going. They don't ban them for football.
Not true.
So when they watch ball, now imagine check Nana, Jubeli and them, all these people, Saka, all of them they enjoy football. They play ball like say that time. You want to go Gattuso, abi you want to go Sandros. Not many players go 2 years injury. Maybe they let come out. So be say they don't even give the red card for the match.
No, but he they contradict. I understand.
You know, contradict. Football is easier with VAR.
Listen.
But what
my own idea say football is not as easy because now VAR don't come out the emotions in goals. Before anyhow go as long as it cross the net, boy, it's on your own. Like everybody will celebrate that one.
What is your man? It's like he take and he come out.
The tackle too don't reduce.
Tackle too never reduce. Now the same Marcelo will come we pull out person knee leg. For no, tackle never reduce.
That one a mistake. Okay, Pepe.
Oh, na mistake. Wow.
Pepe waiting for Madrid. If you do those rubbish again, the mash person, the blow person, the not person.
Okay.
But even with the inclusion of the VAR, has he stopped Sergio Ramos?
Ramos not the player off again now.
You say? How many red card? Just Sevilla wage. How many red card?
No, that one not be say. I dey tell you, e reduce than before. E reduce than before.
My brother, see,
But it's the same thing now
see,
we're talking about here.
the truth is
It's
that
the same thing now.
the truth is that VAR had made football easier. Go check the clips of Costa Cuta. Go check the clips of Maldini,
You follow them
Roberto
today?
Carlos, and all the rest of them. Go see tackling where they tackle that
Abeg,
time.
leave am just finish up. Time don go.
Make I finish up. Abeg, this our Nigerian match we wan play. Make dem use the
Thank
same
you.
the same formation. Make the man not even think and say he wan change o. He wan even say make
defensive.
he bring Osimhen for bench. Make he use everybody as he take start am o. Make he not say make he bring Musa or bring in this one make dem play o. Make he not play, make dem leave am like that o. I no wan hear say one person come get injury because of say dem make he play like
Alright.
that. Don dey change winning team. Na me what I wan talk.
No wahala, too much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my guy.
Captain, you're next. After this one, we'll just go talk about the
Super Eagles.
before we come back to calls. Hello.
Hello.
Aro.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you
can
loud
hear
and
you, we can
clear.
hear you clear.
All right, great to know.
Welcome,
Great
welcome.
to-
We greet you.
Yeah. I just want add my own little opinion about this VAR. I think it goes two ways because since VAR came, there are some players that are always, keeping on to the ball, hold the ball, like like the previous scholar. There are really rough defenders like Pepe, Ramos, and the rest. So right now, if you do, even if you do things like play rough intentionally, you're out. But in those days, sometimes you can even go scot-free. Like even final between final Champions League final between Real Madrid and Liverpool. If you see what Ramos did to
Salah.
Mo Salah, that was very intentional. If it were to be, I don't know, if it were to be maybe in all probably in Premier League, that guy wouldn't continue with that game, Ramos, because he did it intentional because he knew Mo Salah was the key man. So, however, VAR came to make things easier, but at the same time makes it harder because you can. There are some goals that was allowed then before VAR came. But right now, VAR we have to dig deep to make sure that yes, everything goes accurately. But not even because they are doing their job perfectly. VAR is not doing the right job. Sometimes they make mistake. So that is why, for me, I will agree with the Chelsea man because I think it would have been better off without no VAR, so that the emotion, like that, like how we enjoy football for based on the mistake and all this thing. That's what makes football fun. But all of this is now unnecessary time wasted and all these unnecessary. Even if I go like me with the word game, I will not say yes that's when I go. But VAR will take 2 minutes or waste time. At the end of the day, and I will say yes that one I go, which
All right.
not make sense.
All right, Captain. Thank you so
So-
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to add something.
Quickly.
Let me just rephrase the statement now. VAR, football then was not comfortable. Football now is comfortable. But comfortable doesn't mean it's easy. That's just what I want to add. Because if VAR came to correct a lot of mistakes, at least people don't go scot-free. It's not as comfortable as before where you do whatever you do and you are going scot-free. Now it is comfortable because you know that you have the backing and this can be replayed while on the pitch to make the right decision. But it doesn't take away the fact that the main aim of playing football is to get goals.
Honestly speaking,
That's the main aim. But if maybe you are taking away those goals because of individual errors, what VAR just did was to just limit the monopoly of referees
all right.
in the pitch.
All right.
Finish.
I don't know where VAR coming from this too, but all right. Nigeria, our darling Nigeria, playing against Guinea-Bissau, and the final game for the group stage. So, Mekele, your thoughts and prediction.
Holy Ghost, fire. Over me.
Those are basic.
Holy Ghost fire. Over.
All right.
Me, I don't know. Which prediction?
Tell us your thought now. What do you think about tomorrow match and
Which-
everything?
Me, I know they will go fasting.
Bad like that.
Tell us.
Right now, I just feel that people are saying that stick to the formation, don't do that. But if you stick to the formation, we are going to play defensive. We're not coming out. We're going to play because the formation we did, there was no really attack. That counter attack system didn't work for us.
Yeah.
We switched it to balloon the ball, Osimhen isolated,
Yeah.
and we'll get half chances. Then we'll start praying for what? Penalty to win the match. Take the ball to Guinea and beat them. You are supposed to show them who is in charge. If you play the whole comfortable football where you just wait for them to come, you want to go and play as the underdog with Guinea that you are supposed to beat. So we can't do that one. There's supposed to be a tweak in information, like
So
a tweak in information.
Who goes out?
The person that comes into that, I feel they should play the Rock. In that position, they experimented him. There should not be any form of experiment. The number person that was playing the left-hand side in the beginning of the match, that was supported by Calvin Bassey.
Zedu Sanusi.
Zaidu
Sanusi. He should be removed. He was bad. It's more of that wing.
Was it really that bad?
It wasn't, but if they are taking those chances, because there was a time that everything was going to that wing.
Yeah.
If they are taking one chance now, would we open up to say, okay, fine, he deserves the shirt?
Okay.
Or to start?
Okay.
Play Calvin Bassey in his normal position there. What's his name? The Fulham guy, Iwobi. Iwobi should do better.
So
Give the
are you
ball
going
rotation.
to change him, or you're just asking him to do better? If you are the coach of Nigeria, what would be your formation? What would be your lineup?
We don't have the outright replacement for Iwobi.
Okay.
We have to be truthful to ourselves. We don't have that
Okay.
person that takes the ball and does all this run around. But we have to understand that at this point, we need improvement from these boys. We need improvement from Iwobi, so he opens up the midfield and create chances for the attack. We need our players to play with team spirit.
Okay.
We need our players to play as a team. What the first 15 minutes of the match, we saw what they call it, Chukwueze playing good football, feeding Osimhen. Your aim is to support the number 9, not to go solo, not to go for individual glory. Going for individual glory because we are trying to look down on the Guinea-Bissau side because they lost to Cape Verde and Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
It will cost us. So we have to play like we want it. That's just the fact there.
All right. So what's your scoreline prediction?
2-0.
2-0 Nigeria wins. All right, Mr. Olu.
To me, the system that Pesero played is not actually all defensive. It all depends on the implementations. And the implementations happens to be the players. We have seen some teams that play 3-man at the back and they have those 2 wingers and they don't defend the way we are defending. So I won't say because we are playing Guinea-Bissau, so you shouldn't play that formation. It's too defensive. No. It is the people that carries out the formation that makes it look too defensive.
Okay.
So Pesero, since he came into the national team, he has been trying to see how he can get a particular formation running for him. And this happens to be the first time he tried the particular formation. He tried it. This is the second time he's trying it.
Yeah.
The first one was in a friendly,
Yeah.
and people were criticizing him. If this is what works for him, let him do it. Let him talk to the personnel, the people who is carrying out the information to say, this is what I want from you. Not having a flat 5-man at the back.
All right.
That is it. So if it is going for him, let it go for it. But one area I want Pesero to work on is that I've checked other groups, I've checked other football, but I want to say it. One of the set of people that plays most terrible football in Africa right now, in this Afcon,
Afcon, yeah.
is Nigeria. Because you see smaller teams, look at the likes of Cape Verde, they can give you 4 to 5 straight passes. But the national team of Nigeria has not been able to do that. And we have, in quote, the most expensive squad. You look at the likes of Cameroon, even with what Cameroon played, even as they lost, they were able to play. You enjoy football. you enjoy football. Look at other teams. Even look at the Moroccan team. Look at even the Egyptian team. You see this pass. These are bases in football. You don't need to. These are things you learn from academy. It's not now you begin to learn it. These people for kind of are professionals. You mean you cannot give 2 to 3 passes before the person intercepts the ball? You get the ball from defense, you play it to Osimhen. This one gets the ball, he plays it to Osimhen. Chukwueze cannot give a correct pass. Iwobi cannot give a correct pass. See, we have passed this stage. It is time we be done. We stop clapping for mediocrity. The Super Eagles has passed this stage. What I'm going to say is that we are playing a Guinea-Bissau and checking other group like Tunisia, they have 1 point. Algeria, they have 2 points. We have other teams that have little points. We have 4 points right now. And as a Nigerian, I want Nigeria to win the league, the group.
The group, yeah.
Very fine. But Nigeria is not in any dangerous situation to say a draw cannot do. What I'm saying so is that I'm not saying go for a draw. But this is a match where the coach will need to test some of the players on the bench. Because the players on the first 11, we all know that most of them had not given us what we want. And if we are going to play a stiffer opponent going forward, if we keep playing these boys, they might end up not still giving us what we want. It's an opportunity. It was a dangerous mistake for we not to win the first match. If not, we would have said, okay, this second match is to test fresh leg on the field. We have seen cases where people go to competition. The first person that the coach played in the team did not meet up. Then the last match, they just saw somebody just came up and spring up surprise, and the person took the place of the person. We have seen it over time.
All those ones are probability.
Yes, yeah, probably. That's what I'm saying. This is a time to see how we can test fresh legs. Okay. You have tried Ademola Lookman. If you know this player has gotten his position, try to see how we can rest them and play other people. We have the likes of Ahmed Musa on the bench. We have Terrell Murphy on the bench. We have Kelechi Iheanacho on the bench. We have Raf Onyedika on the bench. You can't say we don't have any player to. For me, that is what Nigeria is saying in quote. We don't have any player who can play the role of Iwobi. Have other players been given the opportunity? Nobody knew about Yusuf until he was given that opportunity, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Yusuf is good. Yusuf is good." If indeed he hasn't gotten that injury, we wouldn't have gotten that opportunity to see him. So what I'm saying is that let us not wait until one thing happens to the team, one calamity, or one player goes injured, then we'll now begin to look for a replacement from the bench. It's a time for the coach. I'm not saying change the core of the team. It's a winning team. Don't change the core of the team, but introduce some new players into the team. Let's see this match. Play a 2-man striker. We have Murphy. Yeah. Try Murphy and Osimhen. Let's see. Give Iwobi, let him rest on the bench. You can introduce him. Let Raf Onyedika play. As for what's the name, Sedu Sanusi, if you're playing a 3-man back line, you need a wingers like, look at what Aina did. You need wingers that has skill. You need wingers that can create, and that is where I'm clamoring that they should bring in Bruno Onyemechi. He has been excellently well. He has been good in Bovista. Let him put Sedu Sanusi on the bench and play Bruno. Let's see what will happen. Then give Iwobi a rest. Play Raf Onyedika. If Yusuf is fit, play him. Let's see. And try to give us a 2-man striker. As for what's the name, Chukwueze, please let him rest.
But he has not played now. Why are you resting him now?
He play the one way he play. We don't see him. You understand? Let him rest. Let other players to also have the opportunity too.
All right, we experimented with this Guinea and the tails.
All right, abeg, hold on, sir. People for the comment section, let us know your own starting lineup. What would you prefer? What would you rather do if you were the coach? Which changes will you go want make as they play actually the lowest ranked team in our own group? So probably maybe it might not be too hard, but then again, let us know what you want to change.
So I'm trying to say that, like, I don't think experimenting is. We experimented after we tier 12-0. We can't start bunch of nuisance. And then catch us. So the coach supposed don't learn. That's the truth. The coach supposed don't learn. That's the truth. But we just want the victory. If Pesero has not played his best formation. He should try it against Guinea.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be able to trust him. But I'm not sure we'll be able to trust a coach that is switching in and out formation. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
That's just what.
All right. For me, it's a very tricky situation because in as much as yes, this Guinean side, they are like the worst team currently.
Not
they've
considered
considered
the worst team
they've
right
considered about 6 goals,
6 goals
already, and that's really really bad. But then again, it's something when you're playing against a team that has nothing to fight for. Currently, they have nothing to fight for. So there is this kind of motivation. Oh, but man, I just go. We don't lose already. Just go do what you go fit do. And my brother, and playing against a team that has really nothing to fight for, no problem. Because they might decide to hold on, please. They might decide to give you injuries as well.
That's on our area I'm looking at.
We really need to be careful because I know one Saturday they bring. And let me tell you one thing. God forbid it no go happen. But if this Guinean side should score first,
oh boy,
the Nigerian side, more especially our midfield, we lack creativity. We are not creative. Our chief creator is not even good currently. Talking about Alex Iwobi, he's the one tasked with that responsibility. So there's going to be a very very big problem. These guys could decide to say, okay, if they score us first, then there's going to be a problem. And I don't want a situation where I'm trying to look at this thing now. Let's say Cameroon. Let's say Ivory Coast beats the Equatorial Guinean side 1-0. Then there's going to be a problem because we drew this Guinean side, and then so if we need to be really really careful to even say we want to get the draw. So somehow I don't like the idea of even
going for that draw.
No, I don't even want to think about it.
Because
Because the best thing. No. Wait, hold on. See, there's something about Mourinho. If you like making the play 11th round before you meet the first round, first qualified, first of all go there. So I don't want that thing of my only thing is this: if you're changing because these guys were not good. Zaidu first of all were not fit. Zaidu first of all should I don't see him as really a bad player. Yes, he's not been there, but Zaidu is not so bad for me, but I would really like the inclusion of Bruno. I want Bruno to be there. Then for the midfield, if you remove Alex Iwobi, who do you want to bring now?
We have Ralph Oyedika on the bench.
We have Oyedika. I don't know, but for some reason, I would really like to prefer Joe Aribo.
Let me ask you something, Karibi, before you.
And then for the attack, I don't know, but I really need Iheanacho trainer.
Simple. Karibi, let me ask you something.
Let him pair it to Simon.
As a coach, let me say you are not the Super Eagles coach, and you have a pool of 40 players, and you picked 25 out of the 40. What led you to pick this 25? Was it not trust or believe in the players?
Yes.
So if you trust and believe these players, you believe that these players can step up and do what you want them to do, not so. Now, God forbid, in case we now have an injury situation to Frank Onyeka or Alex Iwobi, are we still going to say they are our best players, let them play? For you to
remove them and bring in those people that are there.
Now, okay, you remove them and bring those people that are there. Now, for now, you don't even know what you have on the bench because why? You are not even giving them minutes.
Sir, it's not just hold on.
Mekele,
it's not done like that. It's not done. The fact that you are giving them minutes,
you are giving them to please them.
But first of all, let us understand. Wait, hold on. Let us understand this thing. This man, Pesero, he is the coach of the team. He sees them train. So first of all, he knows who is very fit to play. First of all, now they are playing. Yes, exactly. Now they are playing. We are not praying for injuries, but if injuries come, then you can.
It's part of the game too. Injuries are part of the game.
You cannot go and tweak something knowing that it's just like penalties. They find one goal. I not seen even Osimhen did not play that one because we knew how crucial it is to first of all put that ball in the back of the net. I'm telling you that if Nigeria were winning 2-0, and they had a penalty,
Yes.
Osimhen would have played that penalty.
Okay, now.
So there's a difference. You cannot just say let us just try.
Wait, let me clarify everybody. Let me clarify everybody. Osimhen was the one who handed the penalty to Ekong.
We all
Yes,
know
you
that
know
one.
why?
Now, we know that one. But
Now,
to remove pressure
if
from
it
that-
was 3-0, you think you would have given him?
Olu, see, until they are injured or they show signs of non being fit, you can now say. Now, if you say
Yes,
now,
not test other people.
yeah, the only way that
Or
you can say Pesero should test other people is that
Maybe all
let
depend
us
on
be
the-
winning 3-0. You can overhaul the team.
Or maybe based on
Yes.
tactical change.
Yes.
Okay, you know this one. This one's a bit run for this place, and this team maybe the defensive.
You can club
they are not fast.
let
You
me
can
use-
decide to say,
let
okay,
me
make
see-
we try that
let me
one.
use something.
Karibi,
Look
See,
at-
Karibi.
you will not see a fit Vinicius, and Ancelotti will not say, Vinicius, I don't want to start him. Then let me just. Ancelotti will win his match first. Then not start risking other ones.
Let me ask you something. The
Who
match
they fear
against Ivory Coast, it got to a stage Alex Iwobi was a shadow of himself. Is it true?
Yes.
He wasn't marking.
Yes. Okay.
And a good coach, what me I would have expected is that since Alex Iwobi he was not doing his basis and wasn't tracking back or marking like that. Wait, let me explain now.
Personally,
Let me explain something. I was thinking as a coach, you would have removed Iwobi and bring in a new player with energy, with fresh energy in that midfield. Did he do it?
What are the new player now? Congo.
What are you saying? Something must lead to something.
Yes, something must lead to something. Start your best players. I don't want to do twitch or anything.
Don't do any twitch. Start your best players.
Yes, let's assume now that maybe we've won the first and the second match, and we are going to be tabletop.
Yes.
Even
and wait, there's no threat, nothing. You can now risk it. You can
say
sell
don't
the
worry,
match.
man,
You
I
can
go
sell
do
the
anything I
match.
want to. But for now,
this one, guy, anything that happens,
please,
if Ivory Coast wins that match, Ivory Coast wins their match, and maybe we can't collect.
you can't go. Maybe we concede first. There's a big problem.
No, but you know, hear what me I talk. I said keep the core of the team, but make 1 or 2 or 3.
The only one that
introductions.
changes me, I will
That
say
one
you
or
should
do
make
change.
sense.
No, listen.
It's people that have not tried.
I said play Bruno Nyemechi. I said
okay,
I want to see a 2-man attack, because if you keep playing this 1-man attack,
That's
Isolation.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, that if he starts Iheanacho and he puts in Osimhen, is enough for me. Go there and kill them. When you are done killing them, you can say Iheanacho, come and sleep in the bench. Osimhen, go and sleep in the bench.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let there be an introduction.
So your finally your scoreline prediction.
Nigerian Guinea-Bissau. This is the first time I'm going for high scoreline.
For Nigeria.
It's the first time I'm going for a high scoreline.
Sure.
Yes, the last match is a morale booster. I'll go for Nigeria winning 3-0.
As this
Nigeria
ain't one shot
3-0.
9-0. I won't leave here. I think as this ain't one shot, I'll go for 9.
9-0.
I won't leave this studio. But
I'll go for.
Okay, all right. Momo just take a few comments and then we'll just take 1 or 2 calls and we are out of here. John Igo says, I think our coach should use the same tactics or formation he used against Ivory Coast, and we should stick to it from now henceforth. Okay, that's coming from John. All right, and then Johnny G says, let's stick with the same team that played against Ivory Coast, same formation. Gaga, Stanley, Osayi, and Ekong, Basi, Bruno, Oyedika, Iwobi, Simon, and Osimhen, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Ademola Lookman, and that's his own preferred lineup. Yeah.
You don't watch Oyedika.
I prefer Osimhen and Kelechi Iheanacho to lead the attack. That's coming from Ora Emmanuel. Okay, we lack creativity in the midfield. That's coming from Telu Lope. All right. Let's quickly head to the.
South Africa is doing funny.
Wow.
for bench.
Wow.
They lost
All
their
right,
first
we
match.
just take few calls and then we are out.
They won at 4-1.
They lost their first match at South Africa, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kelvin. After Kelvin, go to Habib. And I think that should be that. After Kelvin, Habib.
Habib.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome. Good evening.
Yeah. was trying to call you since for what man this guy on red. This guy on green. I like green with this color. I don't know. You that guy
Na
when
green.
say football, don't football na easy thing. I don't know if you put on. You that guy on cap say those days football hard. The guy on cap, maybe Olu be name. Olu, yeah. Olu, you are very right. Those
Thank
days
you.
football was very hard, but now
Thank you.
guys they come footballers now they are cashing out. They are playing a very easy game now. They all they stress themselves because referee protect them, the VR protect them. They are playing very very well. They are playing a very easy football now. Not talk of those days where we say we were to Carlos and Stamp. Those people you want pass them, they go break your leg now. When they
Not
get
true.
injuries, those because why even referee self they will fear to even blow me and not go beat am for feed. So football now is easy, very easy. Now this people they enjoy football. Tomorrow match against Nigeria, I say Nigeria will win 4-0, sha.
Nigeria
That's
to
my
win 4-0.
own. Yeah, Nigeria to win 4-0.
Nice.
I bet you go drop your phone number if Nigeria win up. If they score up to 4, I'll send you something. Just drop
I'm
them
gonna
under
send
the
you something.
comments.
No worry, I'll send you something.
Now he go send you something. Mama, God bless you. I no mind am. Pride won't kill am. Pride won't kill am.
No, that because after Guinea, you don't
No,
you don't know
no.
anything they call relegation side. No
No.
problem. You don't see when they flog Nottingham Forest for. No wahala.
And for Liverpool, given they play today, my brother, I don't try to give say Liverpool I get league.
You know
I be
now, all
Arsenal
this is a
fan.
normal something now.
This Liverpool side are not ready to who miss 1 point at all. No. They're not ready at all. This boy said they decrease.
Now so we dey. You no need tell
Why
us.
they watch the match? I don't wonder.
I bet which fan he be,
When you know
Oga?
they smart too much, you mean you rest. I be Arsenal fan.
Okay.
Oh,
Alex,
Simple.
my brother, I want to ask you a question.
Table toppers.
Quickly.
Please, if you're in the position of Pesero, which player will you want to maybe bring in for which player in tomorrow's match?
In tomorrow's match.
Musa.
Like me, I like Owobi Shao. I like Owobi, but that means I don't really watch her play football. Really. Are you listening?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're here.
Yeah. So I don't know that guy. I've never watched him play football because during the time they do play this their football, I'm at work, so I've
All
never
right.
Okay.
seen him play football like that.
All right. No wahala.
You should.
Kelvin, thank you so much for calling.
I appreciate you, man.
You're welcome. Good night.
Watch tomorrow. Mm.
I don't know if he predict that for that 4-0 they fear me self. I think just predict myself. Come be like say.
Is the 4-0 yeah 4-0? I beg you for a comment. Let us know your prediction.
Want to go carry.
When Nigeria go fit flog them 7. I mean,
to go carry
it go make
gain
sense.
gain a 4.
All right. Hello, Habib.
Hello.
Hellos.
Yoo-hoo.
Hellos.
Yoo-hoo.
You.
All
All right. Thank you so much, Habib.
Habib
And
is
Habib is not there. And finally, we'll just go to the comment section and we're out of here. I beg, James Hanks, thank you so much. I beg, man, I like this
the
video. Thank you so much for liking. God bless
Just
you.
like the
Please
video.
like. Thank you. All right. I see they talk about the ass people. All these people. Okay, Gaga says 3-1 Nigeria win. I think. Wait to. Say no be Guinea-Bissau versus Nigeria.
You want
Na
to
Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau.
You sure? No, I'm not sure it's Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau. Na Guinea-Bissau versus Nigeria.
Wetin dey talk sef for mouth?
You sure?
Anybody wey dey front.
Na Nigeria
Don't
will
see
win.
am. Don't see am say na Guinea-Bissau.
So this guy just carry.
I beg. Gaga change that thing. I no like that thing. No, they do that kind of thing.
Guinea-Bissau.
1-3, please.
As they give this thing, they drop address. So.
Are we playing here? That All right, Gaga says this.
No, that is. He thinks the joke.
The joke.
He thinks the joke.
Peter Makinde says Nigeria 5, Guinea-Bissau 0. Wow.
Drop the.
I remember no score goes for this match.
Drop the pad. Okay.
Wow. I beg you, Mono score all.
Good.
Yusuf says Nigeria 2-1 Guinea-Bissau. I think that's Donatus Chidera says 3-0. Nigeria go win. Thank you so much. Gaga, you get luck. I beg you. 1-3. Of course, Nigeria win. It's too much. God bless you. Bless you, be Liverpool fan. Liverpool fans, correct. All right. Okay. Adebisi with the Nigerian flag there,
Sharp.
Says 3-0 Nigeria win. And any other. Okay, James says don't come up with your own prediction. Says 2-0. You see how you write them?
That is they go beat Nigeria.
So they go beat Nigeria. You can't put 2, can't put 0, can't put Nigeria there.
If I mean the other way around. No, say in the Arab they write from left to right.
Okay.
Honorable is not full on too.
Bekesh Mestro says okay, says 2-0 Nigeria. No Shaba, no wahala. And D-Boy says 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. Victor and Lukman to score. Thank you so much. And UC Best says 3-2 Nigeria W. Now wow, what do you mean Nigeria W?
Nigeria win.
Nigeria women.
Nigeria women.
All right. Okay. Who be this man now? Who? Efosa. Okay. Egosa. Abraham. What's your problem?
Okay, how many odd be there?
But guy,
what's the odd?
But Osimhen need to score tomorrow. Seriously.
Osimhen need to score goals
as morale booster.
Osimhen, please help us.
He needs that goal.
I bet. All right, and Nigeria 4, Guinea-Bissau 0. That's coming from Umar and Liverpool for life, Peter. All right, 5-1. People will first score. Go call police. Now they don't lie them down, they flog them. Talking about Girona versus Sevilla. I mean, very, very bad.
South Africa 4.
All right, and Adisa says 4-0 Nigeria go win. All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Final thought.
You get one song they sing. I'm coming home. Coming home.
Now so England they lose that one.
Wait. No, that one. No be Nigeria they talk. You get one song they sing. I'm coming home. Sergio Ramos come back home. Come dey concede things wey no good. Come dey concede goals wey no score for, wey no concede for all in career.
Na him be the Ramos.
Tomorrow, it's going to be a day of celebration. It's going to be party out of party.
Must you pass now? Yeah.
It's going to be party out of party. Nigeria is going to qualify tomorrow, and it will be one of the first time we are not going to use our calculator, because the calculator I actually buy after that match against Ivory Coast, I don't burn them. So Nigeria will qualify, and not just qualifying, we want to see good football. I want to see the African Footballer of the Year score goals, because in day one, some people don't day 3. We want to see him score goals. So,
all right. Thank you so much. And Mekele, final thought.
It is well with my soul.
All right,
I
and
just don't want them to disappoint me. That's all.
Sharp. I beg watch along Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau, or Guinea-Bissau versus Nigeria, whichever one. Watch along coming up tomorrow. We go there here to give you the the reactions of everything that happened for the match. So I beg, stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. We go see tomorrow.
We will upgrade this into
Try out. No.